I'm trying to make my channel a more positive place. I'm trying to make just like trying to make a change so that we don't have so much just negativity, pure negativity. Make some more positive videos surrounding video games. Not shitting on the game. I get it, negativity gets views. I get it. All that stuff gets better views, but it's just we need to be spreading positivity. We just need to sit down. I think this conversation is something that is very needed. And I think going forward, like from this year onwards, we really need to like calm down on the toxicity. There's a difference between censorship and toxicity. Censorship, you have. I'm saying, don't go swear. Don't do any of that shit. I'm just saying, just don't be nice to each other. Be kind to each other. Think about what you're doing to your fellow human. We're all connected in some sort of way. No matter what anyone says, we're connected all together. And just really, I don't understand it. I don't understand why we need so much toxicity in our lives. I don't understand why there is so much toxicity. But that's just my overall opinion. I want to become a more positive person. I want this to become a positive place for you guys. Anyone who's having struggles out there. Because me and my girlfriend are going through struggles this year. Everyone is. But we all need to come together and stop being so negative and hard on each other. Hey, what is going on, guys? Skullhead here. Today's video is going to be a little bit more serious and a little bit targeting the COD community per se. We're going to be talking about the toxicity in the COD community and the gaming community in general, but specifically how bad it is in COD. And it's gotten really bad in COD. To the point where I need to make a video about this, especially about this beta. This is my first match using this Krieg, by the way, so no attachments, no nothing. But I am really not happy with how the COD community has been for the past few years. Not even surrounding this game. As y'all know, if you go back through my videos and everything, you guys will see that I love this beta. I love this game so far. I love how it feels, and I'm excited for this year, truly. But one thing that I do not advocate, and I do not like, one thing that's been big in the zombies community too, and just gaming in general, Twitter culture in general, is how toxic we're being to each other. How toxic discussions get just because somebody doesn't agree with your opinion. I get it. This isn't going to change everyone's opinions on anything. But I am of belief that everybody should treat each other well. Who cares what you believe in? Why do you not need to have prejudice against somebody because of their belief? Whether it be about a video game, politics, anything. Who fucking cares? We don't need to be so angry as humans. We don't need to be so angry and toxic in general. We don't need to complain and complain and complain our asses off. to the point where it just sounds like we're whining. Well, at that point, a lot of the time it just comes off as whining. All these quote-unquote edgelords and everything coming, they're just whining about things they don't like. Especially when the majority of these people don't understand game development either. Because game development is so hard. And I can, as someone trying to get into the industry, it is insanely stressful too. Think about whenever you're sending those toxic comments to devs and everything. Even Infinity Ward. I've said that I hate Infinity Ward. I said how much I think the Infinity Ward devs do not do a good job. But I'm never gonna directly send a hate video towards directed at the devs. Or like, I made a video last year. My viewpoints has changed drastically too over this past year too. Last year I made a video hating on MW. This year it would be different. I would just leave, start making content on a new game. There's no reason to be hateful or really anything towards these studios whenever they're just working their ass off trying to get paid. These devs are trying their hardest. They're trying so hard, especially from home, to give us the best they can. And this game, for how polished this feels compared to the alpha, I am honestly surprised. Like, this game at launch, they have another month to go after the beta. Around a month to go. After the beta is going to be completely over. And that month, they're probably going to get a lot done. They're probably already working on this stuff. They're probably working through the weekends, to be honest. Just to give us a game that they love making. Give us a game they want us to enjoy. Who cares if you're a casual versus a pro? Who cares if somebody's garbage at the game and enjoys it? Reddit culture and internet culture in general has just made it so okay to be toxic at all times. And I really do not agree with that. I don't agree that we should be toxic towards each other, especially in a year where we're all going through something, whatever it has to do with coronavirus, whether it has to do with like losing our jobs, not having enough money, stressful times. Everyone wants to come to a video game and play it and enjoy it, not worry about some dude being toxic to them just because it's considered normal to be toxic. It should not be a normal thing ever to be considered to be toxic. It shouldn't be a normal thing, and it's really starting to frustrate me how toxic people are getting as humans in general. We don't need to be this toxic, ever, towards each other. It's really not the right way, ever, to be toxic towards another human, no matter what their race, no matter what they look like, no matter what they believe in. Being toxic and just whiny and a complainer, rather than giving constructive criticism, rather than stepping back and thinking about, rather than tweeting something toxic, step back and think, like, how is this gonna make somebody feel? Who cares? Being toxic is such a selfish thing. Who cares if they don't like what you like? People are gonna be toxic. I know they will be, but I'm just calling it out, just because, hoping that there's some things that can change, because I'm so sick of everyone being so toxic. If you don't like it, just don't play it. If you don't want to play it, don't. Move on to a different game. Your life doesn't depend on Call of Duty. Your life doesn't depend on being a wannabe pro player for COD. Like, you don't need to sit on Twitter 10 hours a day just tweeting about Call of Duty and the devs. Whenever... I think Treyarch has pulled off a fantastic feat. Get it, skill base is the game. I get it, but it's a part of gaming now. My last video is talking about, or one of my last few videos is talking about how skill-based matchmaking really isn't as bad as people are making it out to be. It's pretty good for the gaming industry in general. And, well, it seems to be driving the industry right now. And that's something I do believe. And they obviously have to have the data to do it. And also tweeting at these devs is going to do nothing because this is an Activision decision. Anyways, they don't... Demonware, which is actually based where I'm from, writes all the networking code and all that stuff for Activision. It doesn't matter what Treyarch does. They have no say in how matchmaking is. And they've tried so hard this year to really make this game a community game. Community-driven feeling. You're really just sitting on the ground there? But like trying to make this a community-driven game, unless... and actually talk to us. Like, Infinity Ward never could. Infinity Ward was never talking to us. And I always found it quite annoying, to be honest. Because I really like how Treyarch makes their games. And just, I like them coming out, doing their community events, doing what they did for the Zombies review. We should be coming together as humans and as a community to put an end to toxicity. Make this world a little bit less of a hateful place. We don't need this shit in our life. We don't need to be as toxic as we are. Right now, everyone needs a little bit of healing. Everyone needs a little bit of help. Pick people up, don't bring them down, please. That's all I ask for out of anyone. And I'm trying to make my channels a little bit more of a positive place. I'm trying to make my channel a more positive place. I'm trying to make trying to make a change so that we don't have so much just negativity, pure negativity. Make some more positive videos surrounding video games. Not shitting on the game. I get it, negativity gets views. I get it, all that stuff gets better views, but it's just, we need to be spreading positivity. We just need to sit down. I think this conversation is something that is very needed. And I think going forward, like from this year onwards, we really need to like calm down on the toxicity. There's a difference between censorship and toxicity. Censorship, you have. I'm saying, don't go swear. Don't do any of that shit. I'm just saying, just don't be nice to each other. Be kind to each other. Think about what you're doing to your fellow human. We're all connected in some sort of way. No matter what anyone says, we're connected all together. And just really, I don't understand it. I don't understand why we need so much toxicity in our lives. I don't understand why there is so much toxicity. But that's just my overall opinion. I want to become a more positive person. I want this to become a positive place for you guys. Anyone who's having struggles out there. Because me and my girlfriend are going through struggles this year. Everyone is. But we all need to come together and stop being so negative and hard on each other. If we're toxic to each other, especially down in the States, seeing what's going on down in the States, as a Canadian, it's hard to watch how they're just ripping each other apart. It's everybody for themselves. Everybody really, it really should not be that way. We should be together and showing each other some support, no matter what it is. I have a lot to say about this. I can't condense it into one video, I don't think. There's going to be many times where I feel like I'm going to bring this up. I'm probably not going to see much of a difference after this video because I don't have the reach that I wish I had. But I really do think there needs to be a stop put to toxicity. Alright. I'm going to end the video here. This is getting really ranty. It's already been a really big rant. I didn't even, like, I just dropped 30 kills and, like, I didn't even care. Because, like, I'm just really into wanting to spread the positivity and get rid of all this toxicity. But anyways, that's going to be it for now. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you.